What's up, guys? It's OtherJesus, and it's time for another entry into the diary of a matchmaking noob. Today we've got Conquest Domination on Donya Fortress, and we've got a game that actually clocked in under 20 minutes. So let's see what happens here. Looks like I'm using the AEK with a silencer and Cobra sight, and right away when I spawn in, I noticed that C's already been capped, and so I scrambled to try and capture another territory quickly, and I get turned around every time I jump down into the center. I do that all the time. Now check out this nade toss here, right? It like glitches out on the flag and does this weird like curveball loop-de-loop. You should rewind that back and check that out. I thought it was going to actually bounce off the flag and like hit me in the face. It would have been a perfect noob nade that I'm so famous for. So right now we hold all objectives. We have Alpha, Bravo, and Charlie. And Brick and I just kind of decide to camp out right here and wait for Bravo or Alpha to burn. Now checking the scoreboard, there's only 3 guys on the opposite team, so we do get kind of a little head start here. And I was going to balance the teams out, but then some people join right there. So we got an even game right now. And while Brick and I were just kind of camping right here waiting for something to happen, we were discussing not going for Charlie that much, just kind of trying to hold down Alpha and Bravo. But we go against all better judgment, and we rush over to Charlie right as Alpha starts burning. So I take out that guy right there, no problem, wasn't expecting me, and I probably should have stayed right there, but I had a feeling that someone was going to come looking for me in that room, so I did double back around. Get a couple nice kills there. I don't quite know where I'm at with the silencer, and I did not see that guy down the hallway there. I actually thought that it was a teammate for a brief moment. And I think I did kill the other guy, but, you know, he got me with that Magnum, man, from down the hallway. That was pretty nice shooting on his part. And I was staying down on purpose there. I think Brick was waiting to rev me, and just as he revs me, guy comes around the corner and knocks me back down. That's always frustrating. So we try and get our bearings here. We're kind of chatting a little bit, and we're discussing that we should try and secure Alpha and Bravo. And we're trying to discuss a little bit about who's going to keep an eye on which ones. And I push up to Alpha cautiously, because a lot of times you'll rush up those stairs into Alpha, and there'll be someone just waiting right around the corner there, or someone at the top of the other end of the stairs, and you don't see him right away. And you end up getting waxed right as you're approaching Alpha. And that's definitely not what you want to happen. Now, I usually try to be pretty cautious running through some of these hallways, because you'll often catch an opponent sprinting through the hallways, and if you sprint in short bursts instead of, you know, long stretches, you'll have a better chance of catching an enemy off guard. And if you catch an enemy sprinting while you're not sprinting, you have a much higher chance of taking them down. So even though it is Conquest Domination, and as I've said before, you sometimes have to just sprint and get to that area, but you also have to kind of know when to slow down and be sneaky. Get a pretty sick double kill there by the skin of my teeth with the assist of Brick. Throw down some health for us. I toss a blind nade into that hallway in case anybody else tries to come down that way, since we did have some activity coming down there. And I see Alpha start burning, and I kind of get turned around here because of the way it was showing on the map. So I do double back and try to make my way towards Alpha, which is kind of an unusual route when you try to get to Alpha from Bravo. Now right there, I got the first guy, and the second guy didn't see me, I think because of the silencer, and he didn't quite know what was going on. And for a fleeting moment, I forgot that I had the silencer on. You can see right here I switched to the Rex, even though I don't think I end up using it in the game. So I forgot that I had the silencer, and I thought that other guy was going to turn around and start shooting at me. So I put some focus on him, and out of the blue, another guy came up around the corner and got a really easy kill on me because I wasn't prepared. So there's quite a few of us on B right now, so I say to myself, I'm getting out of here. I'm going to go back and push up on A and try and see what's going on Alpha, because there's, you know, already 3 or 4 of us down on Bravo. No need for all of us to be down there. And Brick and I are communicating. He and I are really both trying to stay together and focus and run together as a little mini squad. And so we've got Alpha. So I kind of hop down to get a different angle. Kind of trying to watch Brick's back in case somebody tries to approach from behind us, so I can kind of double back around. And it's kind of quiet for a second. Bravo starts burning. I should have hopped down right away. I don't know why I didn't. I think maybe I didn't realize that Bravo was burning right away. And kind of wasting a little time here. Not really sure what I was doing at this point. If I remember back in the game, I think I was just trying to put some fire down onto C. I think Renjin was saying that there was a lot of activity around C. And so I was just trying to watch those entry points on C. But still, wasting a lot of time right here, trying to protect Alpha a little bit. Finally, I decide it's time to go down to put some, support down on Bravo. And right at the last second, as I try to rev Brick, guy comes up out of the hole there. I think Brick's mic was cutting out right there, and he was trying to tell me that there was another guy down there, but his mic was getting a little bit choppy, kind of an Xbox Live party system thing was screwing up. So, rev my bro right there, and we make our way to push back on Bravo. And we cap Bravo, but check out the score right here. Okay, we've pretty much consistently held 2 territories while they have only pretty much been holding 1 territory, except for, you know, a couple moments here or there. But check out the tickets. We are still down in tickets. So not good, right? So we're getting outslayed right here. We're getting outshot. So I'm really trying my ass off too. I'm trying to make sure that we definitely hold down Alpha and Bravo. And of course also kill some guys in the process here. So I try to check both my angles. This guy tries to do some funny little jump thing around the corner. I knew I have to back up a little bit because I needed to reload. Smart move on my part. Get a nice headshot on that guy. And right here, waiting for a second to pop back down in there, and somebody was shooting behind me. And I said, you know what? He's already got half of my health. I'm just going to turn around and I'm going to start firing. I'm going to start pre-firing. And if this guy rushes me, he's going to die because I've already got the pre-fire on him. So I did a really good job of helping clear out B right there, but I did not see that final guy tucked away on the left-hand side. I really wish I would have, because he did not really know where I was since I had the silencer on. I love running with the silencer. I know it does reduce your long-range accuracy, but
pick up the first aid.
I love it. I highly recommend it. If you can get good at controlling your gun from a long distance with the silencer on, you're going to have a huge advantage. So peeking around the corner, there's that guy trying to rush around the corner to get Brick and I. Boom. We're about to re-secure Bravo here.
Here's the first aid.
Drop some health pack from my bros, and I'm already pushing up onto Alpha. I think that guy was trying to be a smarty pants right there. He thought that I was maybe going to keep running or something, and he was going to try and take my tags, but he doesn't know that I always check my back, and I'm not going to sprint for long distances like that. So here's Brick and I. We're up on Alpha. We're about to secure Alpha. I'm kind of checking our backs to make sure nobody is going to try and rush in on us here. And we've got Alpha secure again. But notice that we are still down by 40 tickets. So we are still getting outslayed here. And you'll even notice as well that the other team really isn't going for Alpha too much. Of course, right as I say that, a guy tries to rush up on Alpha, but notice how there's not too much activity on Alpha. That just goes to show my point again that I've talked about so many times on these videos on Donya Fortress, that there's just a lot of activity on C. Everyone kind of gravitates to C, and you'll see that I get my tags taken right there. I was trying to be super sneaky and kind of push up on C because Rinjin was telling me, man, there's a lot of activity on C. So I was trying to head over there, and I spawned into some enemy fire there. I got lucky right as I spawned. I took one guy out. I did not know that there was a guy down on the stairs. I didn't realize what was going on until I had started firing at that second enemy. And by the time I realized what was going on, I figured to myself, well, I might as well just finish this second guy off, and if the other guy gets revved and brings him back, whatever. But I knew in my mind that if I would have stopped firing at that guy and started firing at the guy who was down on the ground, that I was still going to die anyway. So I figured, what the hell, I'm just going to try and take one more of him out. So Brick and I with some nice teamwork there.
Here's the first aid, man.
I think that guy caught Brick off guard for a second, and so Brick called it out. I hopped out around the corner, gave him some support fire, and this guy here thinks he's getting all fancy, putting C4 on Alpha. No big deal. I can hang with that, you know. I put C4 on the flag sometimes, although I didn't think we need to do it. I didn't feel like we needed to do it in this game because we were doing such a good job of holding down Alpha and Bravo, but it just wasn't enough. We were getting outslayed as well. I'm not sure if some of our teammates were rushing over to Charlie and getting killed continuously, but the plan that Brick and I had to hold down Alpha and Bravo, it was just not working. I think that if our other members of our team would have, you know, stuck to the plan and concentrated on just staying on Alpha and Bravo with us, we'd be winning this game handedly. Like we would be dominating, because the other team would have no choice to come to us. So sometimes I treat these games like this, these Conquest Doms like this. If right here I throw a nade to try and blow up any C4 just in case, but Brick was already running onto A, and I remember saying, "Oops, sorry about that nade," but not that there's friendly fire anyway. So I wait for Brick to capture A before we both head down to Bravo. I didn't want to head down there by myself because I was hearing my teammates call out that there was a crap load of activity down there, and Brick didn't see that nade, or he was occupied in the fight. But I remember telling Brick, "Hey, there's a nade right at your feet there." And I got real lucky right there and got a double kill and revved Brick, and I have to watch that back. I remember that happening, and I can't remember if I was just really low on health or it was almost like my gun didn't want to shoot. I remember seeing that guy and holding down the trigger, and if you even watch it back and you listen to the audio of the gun, it was like bap bap. It didn't sound like it was doing any auto fire. It sounded like it was in single fire mode, although my gun was still in the burst fire. So I'm not really sure what happened there. And notice the score right here, guys, as I'm in my spawn. Now, ironically, a little side note about this game, I actually thought we were winning this game the entire time. I actually think that we're winning this game. I'm looking at the score. I'm telling you, I'm still a noob at this game sometimes. I'm looking at the score, and I'm thinking that we're ahead because I feel like Brick and I are running together as a little mini squad, and we are kicking some butt, and we are doing a good job at holding down Alpha and Bravo, except for right here where we lost Alpha and Bravo, but I pushed back up to Alpha. So in my mind, I'm thinking that we're doing great, you know, that we're about to wrap this game up here. Little do I realize that we're losing very badly. So I push slowly back up to Alpha. I throw another nade again. I don't know if this guy's throwing down C4 or what, but I'm not going to risk it, you know. I'd rather throw that nade down, not get killed by the C4. Now here I'm kind of watching over the balcony to see if there's any traffic running by. hop down,
Let me get you that first aid
toss
right
a
now.
little first aid in case I lost any health from that jump down. And the same pattern here, I take really slowly. My aim was a little bit off there. Wasn't quite anticipating that guy to come around the corner right at that moment, and threw me off a little bit. He got a fair kill on me. I see my bro down here. Go ahead and rev him. And there's a lot of activity coming up on B right here. I go down, really crappy shooting on my part. My bro revs me. I try to just jump the hell out of there because I know that wasn't a good rev. And my bro revs me again. Not sure what the heck he's thinking, but I just barely get out of there. By barely missed getting killed again, going down 3 times in a row. And imagine my surprise when we lost, and I honestly thought we were winning that whole time. They had 144 tickets. 144 tickets left when the game was over, so not good. We definitely got outslayed. I had a pretty good game, though. Brick and I were having some great communication and doing a great job of holding down Alpha and Bravo. And hey, you can't win them all. It was still a fun game. So thanks for watching, guys. I probably won't upload a video tomorrow. And then the following day, I'm going to be taking some time to work out some of the stuff that I talked about in my channel update. You know, like getting links up to the other channels that I support, and putting some of those little anecdotes or whatever they're called in the YouTube video. I'm going to try and learn YouTube a little bit over the next 2 days. So I might get one video up over the weekend, but probably not. So hope you guys still hang in there. I'm going to try and make this channel a little bit better for you guys. So thanks for watching. Thanks to all the new subscribers, and thanks for your continued support. I hope you guys enjoyed this full gameplay of Battlefield 3, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side. This is OtherJesus. I'm out. Peace.